Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Shot a goal!
He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Cross needs to be good. Oh, what has had a chance! That's put paid to the danger. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Seedorf. Gullit. Distributed tidily. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, such a clever touch.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Lahm. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Roberto Carlos, and this is Ibrahimovic. He's on it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Nesta is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. Seedorf. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Could move up a gear here. Seedorf. That's Vieira. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. Aimed beyond the defence. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. The major moment in the game. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Seedorf defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. In towards the backs. Oh, great leap!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now the breakaway. Roberto Carlos. Lahm. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Suarez has given away a free kick. Araujo, very much a man of this moment. Arsenal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lahm. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Lahm. That's Vieira. Araujo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Lahm. Ibrahimovic.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ferdinand. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bullet. Great vision. Great ball. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Seedorf. Hoeneß purring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hoeneß with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Nicely intercepted. Seedorf. Gullit. Seedorf. And it's Vieira.
There will be
Ibrahimovic. Hangs in, it's rising! And again! And it's hoisted clear.
That's just...
And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
I'd just like to read out our fan club
Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Today.
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're off again. So neither side has yet broken through. Hoeneß, spread out to the left. He'll try from distance, against the crossbar. Now then, the ball's come loose. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Buffon sends that a long way. And that pass isn't the best. Seedorf.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's good play. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Vieira. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Hoeneß. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitution for Algeria, number 8, Suarez.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 20.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome
Number
guest.
14, Bale. Substitution in progress.
Always onto this. Bale has it in a wide position. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Varane can get it clear. And he shoots! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Lahm simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And it's been taken short. Lahm. Chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Gullit. Vieira. And it's Azar. Azar! Well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Algeria, number 21.
Algeria making
Number
further
5,
changes here, and
Seydorf.
in quick succession.
Coming on the field.
So we have the
number
first goal.
19,
Well, when the going gets
Neves.
tough, etc.,
Number 22.
they can still turn this round, I think.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved makes a dash for it. Chance, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Lahm. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Roberto Carlos showing great feet there. Now it's Bale. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. It's their second corner of the game. Hazard plays it short. And here's Azar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that's gone loose. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice control. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Could move up a gear here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nedved. And that's another good win of the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Azar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Join me in wishing our birthday
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, where can I start? There's so much to admire in this team and how they went about things, very tidy and yet retaining
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow...
And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. So, what can they make of this? Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? So, no flag here. Yamal. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. He's being urged to shoot. Seedorf. Ernest. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ernest. He's played it back. And it's Seedorf. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's worked it through. Leicester calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. Seedorf. Ibrahimovic can be a real threat inside the box. Ernest. And it's Vieira. Araujo. That's Vieira. Nesta makes the interception. Ernest. And here's the chance to counter. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Seedorf gives no quarter whatsoever. Lahm. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Girassi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Seedorf. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf running with the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. Strong running down that left flank. And he's in on goal. Forced to go back. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ernest is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Ernest. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Ibrahimovic aims beyond the defence. Ferdinand cuts it out. Hernes. Yamal. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! And that's in! Back to within one! Interesting!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Germany cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Ibrahimovic. Buffon claims comfortable. Hernes.
There will be
Ibrahimovic.
1 minute added time.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Just a quick request.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Arsenal are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So let's get the ball rolling. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf. Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos. He can run onto that, and he cuts out the supply. Hernes getting forward, and it's Vieira. Great vision. Pass is just off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lahm charging forward down that flank. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Seedorf. And the shot! Perilously close. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Stood up well to him there. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Mbappe. Hernes. Here's Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Lahm. Oh, that's neat. Lahm. Big chance! Oh, good-looking ball. Could move up a gear here. Seedorf. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Germany, number 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 14, Serhou Guirassy.
Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
Number 5,
And Hullet!
number 22, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 17, Kvaratskhelia. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 21, Gullit. Number 42, Toure. Number 4, Hazard. Substitution in progress.
Can he get on the end of it? Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now. This time, surely! Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Can he spark a counter here? Vieira. Kvaratskhelia. Just about up to 75 minutes. Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. Kvaratskhelia! He's got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Germany really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Vieira. Might be danger here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Hullet. Oh, that is a good ball. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping! Bale gets flagged offside.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's a sharp little ball here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Germany have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Bale gets into a good position. Look at the spill! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And it's been taken short. And here's Bale.
4 added
And
minutes
now
has
a
been
sudden
indicated.
chance to counter. 4 added minutes on the board. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure. Bale threads one in. And this is Hullet. Another chance from a corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Kvaratskhelia attempts a clearance. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Arsenal can
Please
always
take
take
this
more
opportunity
positives
to
from
pay
a
a visit
result
to our
like this.
official store
Yes,
where
there is some
memorabilia from
tidying up to
today's
do,
match are now
but
available.
some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is
Against
fervent,
Arsenal.
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Header! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the return pass. Seedorf. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Seedorf. Azar. And Jamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bergomi. And it's Nesta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it into space. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's come loose. And here's the chance to counter. Lahm scooting forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Hoeneß with the short one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Germany are looking to go forward now. And it's Lahm. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now that looks a decent ball. Bergomi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Germany definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Hoeneß! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Arsenal are level. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's in, it's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, this is what we've been... And the finish! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Germany have their third corner. They've played it short. And here's Yamal. Nice control. Chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Nesta. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Hermes. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a threatening ball. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. 5 minutes till the break. They get a throw in. Nesta. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That is good alertness. Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That pass isn't the best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. And he can thump it away. Ambitious ball here. Spread it left. And that is the end of the first half. Arsenal have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time,
Just a quick
which is,
announcement, it is
for
now
them,
time for our
more or less
special delivery.
ideal.
Please grab the tickets you were given.
So we
when
reach the
walking through
halfway
gates.
point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Arsenal are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Down to business again. Out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Bergomi. That's Vieira. Seedorf running with the ball. Hernes. Good effort from distance. He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. Germany dragged themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Lahm. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Hoeneß has been caught there, it's a foul. Hoeneß picks it up, applies the finish! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Now, can they get him away? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Ferdinand. Rice. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Wriggles his... It's Bale! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Germany.
Number 3 coming up.
Serhou Guirassy. Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 4, Hazard. Number 5, Seedorf.
Hazard plays it short.
Yamal. Coming on the field.
Aims beyond the defence.
Number 20,
Pinches it off him.
Cristiano
That looks a foul.
Number
Yeah, referee's
6,
given it.
Bale.
The ref's been
Number
lenient here.
17,
I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Number 42,
Bale is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Number 13, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Lahm gets it away. Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal with the lead. Yaya Toure. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. The referee's awarded a free kick. So, another set play. And it's Yaya Toure. Plays it in low. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kvaratskhelia. Lahm is onto this. And he's taking no chances there. That's really well cleared. But they've got it again. Yaya Toure. Kvaratskhelia driving forwards. Flings in across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Araujo clears it away. He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! Nesta is there and he can get that clear. Bale needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Rice. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's Hazard. Bale. Kvaratskhelia.
There will be 5
Lahm
minutes added
set up
time.
one goal so far. Yaya Toure. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Can he get it through? Pullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. 5 minutes to add. Marcelo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he plays one through. Can he finish? Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
And if you do have a chance
What a
today,
turnaround.
please take some
Victory
time
from the
out to give your
jaws
support
of
to our
defeat.
Better
Enjoy
Stadium
that, Jim.
Fund.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.